morning, everyone. Hello, it's Mrs. Lee here. Where am I today? That's right, I'm in the front foyer. I'm sitting in front of some of my friends. Some of them are here, some of them are not. Right, how are you? Did you have a good weekend? I hope so. Right, what shall we talk about this week? Oh, I know. Can I tell you something? Have you got your good listening ears? Well, Mrs. Lee's a bit worried. Hands up if you've ever been worried. It's okay to be worried, but sometimes it can sit quite heavily, can't it? Our shoulders might droop, our faces might droop, because inside our head we're thinking and thinking about something that doesn't make us feel very happy. It might be making us feel a bit sad. Can I share with you what I'm worried about? Okay. Here's Lion. Do you remember we've been talking about Lion, haven't we? We've been trying to think of a name for Lion. Oh my gosh, children, you have been fantastic at thinking of lots and lots of names. But then I was in a bit of a dilemma. I was like, well, what name shall I choose? Is it okay if I choose the name? Is that fair? It's not really, is it? It's not really fair. So I've been really worrying lots and lots and lots. And then I read this book. I'm going to read the book with you now, and then I'm going to talk to you about what I'm going to do with my worry. I'm going to read a book called, can you read it? Silly Billy. And it's written by a man called Anthony Browne. Now, Anthony Browne writes some really amazing books. So if you're ever in the library and you see a book that's written by Anthony Browne, I would say, thumbs up, that's a good book to have a look at with your grown-up. So I'm going to read Silly Billy to you, and at the end, hopefully, you'll understand what I'm going to do next to help my worry. Okay, right, Silly Billy. Billy used to be a bit of a worrier. Are you? He worried about many things. Especially in bed. He worried about hats. He worried about shoes. Billy worried about clouds. And rain. Billy even worried about giant birds. Now I know somebody in our school, somebody on our board, who also doesn't really like birds, and they worry her a lot. And it's okay to feel worried about all these different things. Now, Billy's dad tried to help him. He said, "Don't worry, lad. It's all okay. None of these things could happen. It's just your imagination." His mum tried too. "Don't worry, love," she said. "We won't let anything hurt you." Oh, they're kind, aren't they? But still, Billy worried. One night he had to go and stay with his grandma, but Billy could not sleep. He was too worried. He always worried about staying at other people's houses. Billy felt a bit silly, but at last he got up and he went and told his grandma. What a good thing to do. "Well, fancy that, love," said Grandma. "You're not silly. When I was your age, I used to worry, just like that. I've got just the thing for you." She went to her room and she came back holding something. These, you see them, are worry dolls. Just tell each one of them your worries and put them under your pillow. They'll do all the worrying for you while you're asleep. Show them to you again. Billy told all his worries to the worry dolls, and that night he slept like a log. The next morning Billy went home. That night he again told all of his worries to the dolls, and he slept like a stone. And the next night Billy slept well, and the next night after that. You see him sleeping. He's got a smile on his face. But the night after that, Billy started to worry. He couldn't stop thinking about the worry dolls. All those worries that he had shared with them, well, now they must be worried. Oh, and that didn't seem very fair at all. He is a worrier, isn't he? The next day, Billy had an idea. He spent all day working in the kitchen. It was difficult work, and at first he made lots of mistakes and he had to start again. But he was just like, that's right, Perseverance Parrot. He finally made something very special. Do you want to find out? Okay. Billy made worry dolls for all his worry dolls. And that night, everyone slept well. Billy and all the worry dolls too. After that, Billy didn't have to worry at all. See? And neither did his friends. Billy made worry dolls for all of them too. Look how many he's got. Mrs. Smith would ask you now, estimate how many are on there. Quite a lot, isn't there? And that's the end of the story. Do you remember at the beginning of the story I said to you, oh, I wonder if there's something from this book that will help me. Have you guessed what I've made? Yep. I've had a go at making my own worry doll. Can you see my worry doll there? I'm going to show you how to quickly make one. Alright, really easy. What you need is a peg, scissors. If you're lucky, some sticky tape. If you haven't got sticky tape, you can use coloured paper and felt tip pens. Okay, first thing you do, really quickly, is on your peg, you need to draw your face. Oh, my brown's not working very well. Hopefully my next colour will work really well. I'm going to give my worry doll green eyes. Okay. I'm going to give my worry doll some nice orange hair. Make sure you do the top. Don't think my worry doll wants a ball patch. And then you can decorate your worry doll. Now I've used tape, so I cut some tape earlier on using my scissors, and I'm just going to put my tape around my worry doll's body, like that. Now you can do the same, or like I said, you can use coloured tape. Gosh, you might even think of a better idea. I know what you lot are like. You're very creative. And then you would have made your own worry doll. So Mrs. Lee made her own worry doll, and I told my worry doll my worry. So I'm going to tell you now, my worry is I've got lots and lots of names for our lion. In fact, they're all in here. And I don't think it's fair if I just choose one of them. But I've had an idea. When I stopped worrying so much and just made my head go clear, an idea came into it. And my idea is I am going to choose some names out of here, and then I'm going to make you do all the work. So I'm going to choose 5 names now. Alright, are you ready? Now, if your name doesn't get chosen, then I'm really sorry, okay? And maybe another time that we do a vote for a name, yours might be chosen. I'm going to choose 5 names. Here we go. I'm not looking. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so the names that I've chosen, I don't know what I'm going to say next. I hope there's no rude ones in there. We have Wriggles. We have Harry. We have kind. We have Derek. And last but not least, one second, we have Furry. So we have 5 names for our lion. Can it be called all of those names? No. So what we're going to do is we're going to vote. You're going to vote though. So Mrs. Lee is going to make up a survey. Now, Mrs. Lee loves a survey. She's very clever at making them now. I'm going to make up a survey and you've got to vote for them. Now, you can do this lots of different ways. You can get your grown-up to go on the survey and click which name that you would like our lovely lion to be called. Or you could email me and say, I would like you to make sure that our lion is called Derek. I don't know. All right. So you can choose out of those names. You could telephone. Happy for that? Or you might tell me in your bubble as I come round in the morning when we're on the playground and say, oh, I would really like it if we could call the lion. What are the other names that we had? Furry. I don't mind. Okay, children? Right. A little bit of work from you. Gosh, I'm so glad I got rid of my worry. I'm so glad that I told my worry peg, my little worry person. Remember, you can do this. You can use a peg. You can make one. Or you can tell grown-ups. Grown-ups, I've got good listening ears. All right? Okay. I'm going to finish there. Now, Mrs. Lee forgot, didn't she, on the shout-out assembly? I bet some of you were saying to the television, weren't you, going, come on, Mrs. Lee, you've forgotten. What did I forget? That's right, I forgot the prayer. Okay, so what I need you to do is close your eyes, or put your hands together, fold your arms. I don't mind what you do, but I do mind if you don't join in. So you're going to join in? Okay. Help me to do the things I should, to be to others kind and good, in all my work and all my play, to grow more loving every day. Amen. Right, remember those words, work hard. I've got my shout out assembly book here and I'm really hoping to put some more names in there this week, okay? Work hard, especially at home in your on tapestry and obviously in your bubbles as well. Right, Mrs. Lee's going to stop talking now. Have a lovely Monday. Bye. Hello, you all right, darling?
That was a good field.
Was that a good video, was it?